Funding now on Indiegogo, it's Shadowbinders, our second chance offer to get 2 hardcovers of our classic webcomic delivered to your door. Steampunk, fantasy, and romantic comedy from Clownfish Comics. Go to Indiegogo, check out the link in the description below. Now on with the video. Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello. And
we're going to talk about Disney's Mulan. It's even more embarrassing than it was before. Mulan has been beaten in China by the re-release of Avatar.
Yep. Yeah. The re-release is beating the box office for Mulan's entire run.
Mulan was a movie designed for Chinese audiences. There was all kinds of drama around this movie. Disney, thanked the CCP. We know all about that whole situation. So was it worth it, Disney? Was it worth it?
I mean, they even changed the film. They cut out like a kissing scene and some other stuff because that they're people they were talking to, their
censors.
Yeah, you say censors. I think they would call them something like
film approval board or something.
I was gonna say consultants, but told them that they probably shouldn't put that in because they didn't think it would fly. It would go with the the way that they are over there, and they took it out and pandered even more to the Chinese release, and then it just bit them in the ass.
Yeah, they lost to an 11-year, oh my God.
It's like 12 years, yeah.
12 years,
it's 2009.
Yeah. 2009. 12-year-old movie about half-naked blue cat people. Mm-hmm. I guess all the money goes to the same place now because
Disney wins no matter what. And it's interesting that they're re-releasing this now because they have sequels coming out for Avatar, when before they were releasing Endgame to try to beat Avatar when they're promoting Marvel. So they win either way.
Yeah, that's the problem with a company like Disney, that they own everything. It doesn't matter. Even when they lose, they win. Mm-hmm. So we're going to talk about that. Before we get into it, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We're over 183,000 subs. Thank you so much for the support. We do talk about Disney quite a bit. We worked in and around the company for a number of years. We do have a Disney blog called piratesandprincesses.net.
Yep.
And it is objective Disney news.
I try.
So we're not on the cupcake party list.
No. I'm not going to be anytime soon.
No, you're not going to be invited to any cupcake parties over there. But you put this article up. Avatar re-release outperforms live-action Mulan in China.
Yes.
So far, the Chinese re-release of Avatar has grossed $44 million in 2 weeks.
Yep.
And passed the entire theatrical run of Mulan in China, which grossed $41 million.
I have 2 theatricals there. To be fair, I got to fix that, but I'm also very ill. So, Anyway, continue.
Okay, so this was after Disney apparently went out of their way to make sure the live-action Mulan was created with the Chinese audiences in mind. Even going so far as to delete a kissing scene that their Chinese consultants, air quotes, using that.
Yes.
Told them to cut in order to better appeal to their market.
Right. They wanted to feel more authentic to what the people would like. And they did. They went out of their way to make it as authentic as what, the consultants said. And then it just blew up in their faces.
Yeah, it did. Because here's the thing. Mulan did not do well in China. They pandered very, very hard to China to make Mulan. They changed a lot of plot points from the original animated version.
Yeah, like Shang is divided into several different characters instead of just one.
And it felt like an American Chinese restaurant in some ways, because it felt like they were trying to make a movie they thought the Chinese audiences would like, but it was still very off. It still felt Hollywood. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and the thing is, but then meanwhile, Avatar, which was made just to make a good movie, good characters, it wasn't trying to pander to any particular market, is beating Mulan. Maybe, here's a thought. Just make a good movie with good characters. Yeah, that's it. Just make a good movie with good characters.
So all of this drama. So not only did Disney get in trouble in the media because of the re-education camp connection. Okay, not only did they get in trouble with the media because of the Star being anti-Hong Kong, I believe.
Yes.
Not only did they get in trouble with the media for releasing it to digital and bypassing movie theaters.
Yes, in America, yes.
But it was all for nothing because it's not the country they were banking on kind of rejected the movie, and Avatar, freaking 12-year-old movie about half-naked cat people.
That's been like literally people probably have it on DVD or have it on digital or whatever, and they still went to the theater to see it more than they did Mulan over its entire run in China.
Yeah, so the Wrap has a little bit more. They said while Mulan received a generally positive response from the U.S., did it?
Critics from the U.S.
Critics. A lukewarm reception from fans of the 1998 animated film. It was nothing like the animated movie.
No.
It was criticized by Chinese audiences who viewed it as an inaccurate Americanized version of one of the most beloved tales in Chinese culture. That's what I said. It felt like they were trying to make a big, epic movie, like the movies that are coming out of China right now, that they're homebrew movies that are doing very, very well in China. And it felt like they were trying to make one of those, but it was a very Disney-fied version of it.
Yes.
And it felt off. Even as an American watching it, I'm like, this is still too Disney to appeal. Like, I don't know who this is for.
Well, I watched it and I didn't care for it.
I thought it was stupid.
It was okay. I like the animated version much better. But of course, I grew up with the animated version, so maybe I have some bias there. But it was all over the damn place. And then I love how they changed things. They said that they had to make it more realistic. And I'm like, you have a witch who's is a shapeshifter. I don't think that's
right?
exactly realism.
I know, right? And she's like using her super chi powers to do like ridiculous. Like, what is she, like a superhero now?
Yeah, that's basically it. She had power no matter what. So the whole idea where, it was this normal girl who wanted to battle to replace her father is now taken up with, she has some kind of special chi power that the original Mulan wouldn't have had either. And that her special super chi powers is what enabled her to.
Oh my God.
So she has superpowers. It's not one of these. She's an every woman type character.
Well, we were joking before about it being like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and the dragon is way hidden.
Yeah.
He's not even in it. Anyway, it said it only made about a third of the $120 million that The Lion King made. I mean, this is bad. Like,
It is
Disney
bad.
pandered so hard. Like, who was this movie for? That's what I didn't understand. Like, it wasn't for fans of the animated movie, and it wasn't for China, so who was it for?
Now, I mean, to be fair about The Lion King and stuff, it was released when there wasn't a pandemic, too. I mean, if we're gonna, I'll make sure I give them that. But even then, the theaters were open. People still didn't go see it.
Yeah.
And they complained. Wasn't there like a campaign against it before it even hit theaters? I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. It's possible.
It all blends together. I mean, it really does. It's, they're saying Avatar is probably going to be the top grossing movie of all time.
Until they decide to re-release Endgame.
Yeah. So and then it's so funny. I love it how Twitter is all like, Zoe Saldana is so awesome. And it's like, no, you assholes were attacking her on Twitter because she defended Chris Pratt.
Yeah, they were. So not all of them, obviously.
No,
but some
no.
toxic people were on Twitter calling her racist, very racist names because she, didn't agree with canceling Chris Pratt.
Yeah. So I don't know. This kind of backfired. I'm curious. I haven't heard much about it. Their attempts to sneak Star Wars into China by basically rewriting the whole thing with all new characters, making it ebooks.
Yeah,
I'm
they
really
did try
curious
to
to
do
see
that.
how that's going to work.
I thought they already tried that. I didn't know they're still doing it. I don't know. There's not much I pay attention.
Yeah, it's this is not going to go well, and I think here's the thing. Like, Avatar is a Western movie. Okay, they just happen to like it, and this happened with other movies too. They were huge hits overseas. Pirates of the Caribbean actually made more money in China. The last couple made more money in China than they did in the U.S. So I'm like, guys, you just make the movies that you're actually good at making, and maybe the Chinese will like them. But when you try to pander to the Chinese and make a movie specifically for them, and you don't know what the hell you're doing, look what happens.
Yeah.
For
all the times they go on about these people going on about cultural appropriation, they sure as hell had no problem with it when Disney was doing it.
Yeah. So it did not go well. It didn't. So there we go, guys. I don't think we're gonna see a Mulan 2 live action.
What would you do for Mulan 2 anyway?
I don't know. They had a direct-to-DVD Mulan 2.
Yeah, they had. I think they had 2 or 3, didn't they? Or just 2?
I think they had 2 Mulans. God, the direct-to-DVD.
I don't know. I can't keep track. There's so many.
Lion King 2 was. Lion King 2 was actually pretty good.
I don't even remember. I know I've seen several of these sequels because I know Pinky Boo loved them, but I honestly don't remember.
Oh, the worst was Cinderella 3, where they actually they actually retconned the original Cinderella and they left it that way.
Yes, that's true. They did do that.
They did time travel and they left it that way. I was like, what the hell, Disney? Like, you retcon one of your most famous movies. And they
but in that case, they were retconning it just to make more money for a sequel. It wasn't because they were trying to, say that so-and-so was racist and we need to change it, or, an istophobe, we have to change it. It was simply to make more money.
That's everything.
At least they were honest then. Well, it was then too, but at least they were honest about it.
I just think it's so funny. Everybody was like going on about the cash grab of the direct-to-DVD sequels, and I'm like, you guys are doing the same thing with all the live-action remakes.
I know, exactly. But the thing is, at least they were honest then. I mean, it was what it was. No one tried to lie and say it was something otherwise. Like now. Yeah. Oh, it's just to fix it. No, it's because you're trying to make more money.
Yeah.
And people are tired of it, and everybody's mocking you now.
All right, so we're going to wrap this one up?
Yep.
Okay, so please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.